Oh my gosh, I sound so tired. Airi, hello everyone. It's freaking Monday. Back to your jobs after a freaking weekend. Hello everyone. It's Monday. It's another tiring Monday after work. Ah! Hold up, my monitor fell. Hold up. Give me a second. Wait. Oh shoot. Wait, why did this? Ah! Wait, oh, no, don't fall. Oh, why is this so heavy? Chaka! Ah! Wait, no, the bricks are gonna fall off. Wait, hold up. I got this. Hold up, wait! Ah! Wait, no, don't go up. Ah. That's it. Ah! Ah! Oh. Wait. Did I fix it? Okay. No. I didn't drop like the entire monitor. I have it so that it's just like barely leaning against the wall and it kind of tipped over and like fell against the wall, I guess. I don't know how else to explain this. You know what I mean, right? I don't know how to explain my computer setup. But basically, no, I don't have monitor arms. So how my monitor is set up is I have 4 bricks. I wrapped each brick in aluminum foil to prevent like scratching myself on it. So I have 2 bricks on each side of my table, and on top of the 4 bricks, I put this like what would you call it? Just like a slab of wood? Slab of wood, I guess you would say. And then on top of that slab of wood, I put my monitors there. That's what I meant when I went under the table that one time and I was like, oh my gosh, the bricks fell on my head. Yeah. It's sort of like a plank. Yeah, sort of like a plank. Wait, like bricks? Like red clay bricks? Yes. I happen to have extra red clay bricks inside my backyard. And I kind of needed something to, what would you say, lift the monitors up, because otherwise the monitors were set down too low and it hurt my neck. So, and I didn't have like a bunch of paper stacks to stack the monitor on top of, which is what I usually do at work. Why do you have extra bricks? We have extra bricks from gardening stuff. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't monitor stands cost like $10, but like 2 brick height is like a perfect brick height, you know. The other ones, they're kind of low, I guess you would say. I needed it a bit higher, but I didn't want to use the paper stacks because that's like such a limited amount of surface area to work off of. So on top of the plank, I have like both of my monitors, my iPhone, my regular phone's charging elsewhere, and there's like some skincare stuff, but but it doesn't like block my monitor view, so it's fine. I want to see the setup so bad. I could try taking a picture of the setup for you guys, I guess. I'll try to see if I can take a picture without like doing a whoopsie. I'll try to see if I can take a picture without doing a whoopsie. Where was I? 900B, thank you for the super. Pun said he thank you for the super. That's the jankiest computer setup in the history of ever. Now, because at work, what I do is I stack a bunch of those, like, you know, the A4 or letter papers. I stack like 2 or 3 A4 or the letter paper stacks, the unopened ones, and on top of that, I put my both of my work monitors on top of those stacks, and I put my laptop on the laptop slanty holder thingamabobby that I always forget the name of. And then Augustus, thank you for the $2. Is Airi going for 4 dead VODs in a row today? I mean, Yeah, 3 of the VODs from last week died because it was singing related, and then Sunday I had to cancel because Dead Space was still consistently having the Nvidia issue. So it was impossible to stream Dead Space at that point, basically. I tried to fix it, but it didn't work out. I'll try looking into it more. I'll try to figure out. And Generic John Doe, thank you for the soup. Somehow, least janky setup compared to the others. Yeah, mine's not that janky, I would say. It could have been... It could be worse. Like, maybe I could have, like, a mini trash can, and then on top of the mini trash can I have my monitors on top of it. But no, yeah, it's not that janky or ghetto looking, surprisingly enough, because under the plague I have a bunch of other stuff too, like my interface is there, my my speaker is in there, my stream deck, my what do you call it, extension cable stuff, all of the stuffs are, oh yeah, and my chargers and whatnot. So yeah. She's probably one of the few talents that are clean. I don't like keeping things dirty. Yeah, I don't like keeping things dirty. So yeah, is your keyboard glowy? Yeah, it's RGB. Teehee. I do have a custom keyboard. Maybe I'll show it to you guys one day. Also, Ghost of... Man, I hate kanji. Yamero. Ghost of... yes. I'll just say Ghost of yes! Thank you for the super Airi. Do you realize they have to stop the kid hospital construction because they were missing those bricks? No, but can I tell you guys something? Long time ago, my dad was having surgery. This is a really disgusting story. Like, not in like a, oh my gosh, poop gross, but just, it just shows how shitty hospitals are, basically. So what happened was, my dad had a surgery. My dad was having, or was supposed to have a surgery, and the surgery was cancer, like getting the cancer cell basically out of like the spine area, the tumor stuff out of the spine area. So I guess they had to replace like certain parts of it with like aluminum plates or whatever you call it. I don't really know the details or the terms, but yeah. And what happened was they opened him up in order to do the surgery, and during the surgery they realized they had not brought enough of the aluminum or whatever it is called. So they were unable to complete the surgery at the time, so they had to close him up, get the remainder of the stuff that they needed, and then continue the surgery another day, basically. I think it was the day after, right after. And the thing is, we had to pay for both surgeries, even though the first surgery was not our fault. The second surgery was not our fault. It wasn't even supposed to be split into 2 surgeries, but what happened was they screwed up on the preparation process, so we had to pay for 2 surgeries. Actually, Mama Chisaka kind of wanted to... Well, no. I told Mama Chisaka that she should sue the hospital for... What did they call it as? Gross negligence? Something like that. I don't remember the term. Malpractice? No, I don't think it was... negligence. What? How? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that thing. One of my, well, because it was a really tough time for our family at the time. My aunt told me and my mom not to go through with it, and my mom agreed. because they in order to sue like a hospital, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of money actually. Yeah, negligence, negligence, negligence. Jeebus, I hate pronunciation, but yeah. So because of that, although I pushed to sue, we ended up not going through with it. So yeah. Missing bricks from hospitals kind of reminded me of that particular situation that happened. I don't trust hospitals. Fudge hospitals, man. I do not trust hospitals. I already told you guys like a few times before, but I don't trust hospitals. I don't trust hospitals. I've had too many bad bad stuff happening that were hospital related. So, yep. Anyways. Wow, okay. No, that was kind of dark. Anyways, does that mean someone has your dad's hospital aluminum in their setup somewhere? No, they literally forgot. Or I don't know if they forgot to count right before the surgery or they miscounted. But it was one of the two. How's Papa Chisaka nowadays? He does not exist anymore. Or he exists, but he's not with us anymore. I'll just put it that way. Anyways, where was I? So yeah, last week on Monday. Yeah, last week on Monday, we went through like the horrible job stuff. There's actually quite a bit remaining, so we'll probably try to go through all of them, but I don't think we can, considering how like much chances I tend to go through. So I might be able to get through the, like maybe half remaining. Yeah, we might go for 3 parts instead. Yeah. I think we might go for 3 parts instead. It's only 20 minutes. What? You want me to like go on tangents even more? Well, sorry for asking. It's fine. It's something that happened a while back, so. But yeah, is this part 2 or 3? This is part 2. Part 1 got taken down. Part 1 got taken down, so this is part 2, which also reminds me because this was open on another tab. The duet that's gonna be premiering this Friday has been released. The weight room's up. The weight room's up. So there's that. So let me close that tab so that I can look at this. Okay. Alright, so your tangents are delightful. Nah, I'm so all over the place that Sakura even reminded me today. Like, wait, where is it? Where is it? We were all talking in the work server, and then like we were talking about how annoying how certain people can get annoying, but Sakura was like, not as annoying as Airi though. And I'm just like, Sakura, Jesus freaking Christ. And everybody else like in the at the time was like, Sakura, please. Sakura, why are you like this? Man, why is he like this? Wait, what did he exactly say? Hold up. Yeah, he wrote it in cast. He was like, not nearly as annoying as Airi. And then everybody in there was like, Sakura, you're so rude. Paco was like, how dare you, Sakura? Bro's gonna give you a complex. It's okay, I already know I'm annoying. I know I can get annoying at times, but Jeebus. Sakura didn't need to emphasize it in all casts. Why is he like this? So I work at an auto parts store and know nothing about cars. Probably should actually quit. Okay, if you're working in something that's supposed to be about A, but you do nothing that's related to A, yeah, then you should probably quit. Especially if you want to work in the field relating to A. For example, one of my coworkers graduated with a biology degree, but our workplace has nothing related to biology for some reason. Like, we have like the strangest group of people at my workplace. Most of the majors have like nothing to do with our work. One of them, they were training to be the air attendant, but for some reason, he came to work here as an intern. I don't know why. And then there was like a math major, but well, I guess I can see why a math major would come here. Sort of. Yeah, math major kind of works. And then there was a art major. That also doesn't work. I don't know why an art major would be at our workplace. And then there was a media major as well. And I'm just like, whoa, how does media major fit in with this situation? Job markets are fudged up, Airi. It happens. Yeah, but it's like... Okay, so like, if you look at the requirements of any jobs, whether it's my work or like any other work, you're gonna see, oh, if you want to doing this job, for this position, you need like 10 years of experience. And you need like knowledge in these softwares. And you need to know the this process. And then you try applying to it without having any of them, and somehow you still can get in for some reason. Like, you see the requirements, it's like, oh, you need like to have good like a masterful knowledge in Microsoft Excel, let's say. And somebody applies for it, gets in, and I'm trying to meet that person, right? That person did not have a master experience at Microsoft Excel. Like, bruh, you know, like, I will tell you guys this now. No matter what job you go to, I feel, as long as you know stuff like pivot table and VLOOKUP, you need to know minimum pivot table and VLOOKUP. If you come to work not knowing how to do even that, and you wrote on your resume, oh my gosh, I'm good at Excel, then yeah, you're probably not good at Excel. What's that? It's Microsoft Excel stuff. Yeah. Microsoft Excel stuff. Match index for real. I agree. But yeah, sorting data is like super important. Excel stream when? Why would I teach you guys how to use Microsoft Excel? But Microsoft Excel and like Google Spreadsheet, stuff like that, it's really helpful if you know like basic coding skills. If you know basic coding, it definitely helps in making formulas or whatnot when you're using Microsoft Excel. I think a lot of places still use Microsoft Excel and spreadsheet. Excel stream for content? I don't know what kind of content Excel stream would be. Like, what do? I just go on Excel and then freaking like make a bad apple video using it. It's already been done. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Have you guys seen the video? There's literally a video of the bad apple PV, except they made it using the Microsoft Excel. Can you play Doom on Excel? I don't think so. Unless... Can you? Can you play Doom in Microsoft Excel? Earlier this year, someone got it to run inside Excel. What? Are you freaking real? Earlier this year, someone got it to run inside Excel. Like Notepad's noisy graphics, Excel's sluggish frame rates makes the game almost unplayable, or at least unenjoyable. It's simply another novelty of human innovation that furthers a movement that has become a meme. Holy, wait. Oh, there's actually a video. Damn! They can actually we play this? Wait, hold on. I need to show it to you guys. Let me copy. Let me copy this and open it in my other browser. Let me open it on my other browser. A lot of crosshair, thank you for the super. I made my master's thesis on Excel. Please, no more. You made it regarding Excel? What? What about Excel though? And generic Jondo, thank you for the super. You can sell us watching paint dry, and you can definitely keep us entertained with Excel. I mean, I never did a watching paint dry stream. I don't know what you're talking about. Hold up. Let me get this out. Hold up. Oh shoot. No, I got hidden. Can I do this? Yeah, I can do that. Okay. So, here it is. So, this is the playing Doom on Excel, apparently. I don't know how the heck it works. But apparently it works, and the FPS is actually horrible. Sengame, thank you for the super. Greeter Wolf, where can I find chips and salsa? There is no chips and salsa on hand at this moment, but I have popcorn downstairs. Someone ran Dune on PowerPoint. Like, what? Why? How? That's so clear. That's so cool. But the thing is, look at this FPS. This is real time. This FPS is horrible. This is like the freaking Bad Apple meme. But can it play Doom? But can it play the freaking Bad Apple PV? I don't know. Is this 1 FPS? It feels slower than 1 FPS. I can barely see the enemies. Damn. I wonder how long it took for them to make this though. Can I play Crisis? I don't know. You tell me. But yeah. Bruh. It's only been 30 minutes. Let's get on to the work story stuff. Okay. So, this is where we left off. Wait, is this? Yeah, it's this one. Doom can be played on calculators as well. I did hear about that, but what kind of calculators? Do you mean like TI-89 kind of calculators? Extreme, thank you for the 9 months. Coding interviews already use Google Docs for coding questions. Don't get them ideas. Does it? Do they actually use Google Docs for coding questions? Really? I didn't expect that. And David Hunt, thank you for the super. Chips and salsas are in CCTV on floor 13. Please. Okay, so first one. Oh, TI-83 and up. Oh, TI-83 and up. I think I still have my TI-80. I don't know. No, I probably have to pink TI-84. Yeah, I have to pink TI-84, and then I have the TI-89 somewhere in my house. Mr. Boneses, thank you for the super. There's a guy teaching a rat brain to play Doom. What? Rats can play Doom? Do they actually have, like, the capability to play something like Doom? Chibas. Also, anyways, first one. Before I get even more off topic, jeez. I'm already 30 minutes in, guys! Okay. Years ago, I worked as an accountant at an architect company. Underpaid. My job was pretty overwhelming since the manpower is very limited. It's not just making P&L oh my gosh, no! Not the profit and loss statements! Not the profit and loss! And calculating taxes, but my job is also to be selective with every transaction the company made, whether they can be approved or not, which requires a lot of details. And they'll raise my pay when I can make a planning for the customer's project to be finished. Which means I have to have full knowledge about the project, what they built, what materials they should not buy, etc. While my experience as accounting isn't that much back then. All that while I had to deal with a very temperamental superior. This sounds like a very Actually, I don't know if this is the only Asian companies, but I heard that this is a very common thing in Asian companies. So basically, a lot of Asian companies do is one person needs to be able to do everything. So, but in like non-Asian countries, I heard, or at least non-Asian like companies, there's like a specialized person for every single thing. So, for example, if you call in like make a call to an Asian company, what I noticed is that the person that you call will try to help you. If it's not even if it's not customer service, but if you make a call to like a non-Asian company, what they do is, oh, I'll direct you to that division, or I'll direct you to this person who is related to that kind of that field, basically. That's what I noticed. I don't know if anybody else experienced that though. Yeah, there's always transfer going like left and right, basically. If you're like, for example, if you call UPS or like a hospital, they're gonna, instead of the person who picked up trying to figure the issues out for you, what they do is, I'll transfer you to that person. And the most annoying thing is they transfer you to that person, or attempt to transfer you to that person, but that person doesn't pick up. That means the call's gonna end. And what you need to do is you need to call them again and ask them, hi, same issue, but the person didn't pick up. So they're gonna transfer you to another person who also doesn't pick up. It's either they don't pick up or you're like on hold for 24/7. There was a time, I don't know if I told you guys this back when I had my GPU issue, but like a few years back, I had purchased a computer, like, you know, like kind of like the way Pippa did it. And what happened was I had a GPU issue. So I needed their assistance. I was like, hi, I'm having a GPU issue. My computer like display and everything just shuts off within the first, I don't know, 5 minutes of turning the computer on. I was like, what are you guys gonna do about this? It was pretty expensive. And then they were like, okay, we'll send you a new one. And then if you want us to send you a new one, you're gonna need to ship the current one. And I was like, okay. And I do it. And then they ship the new one out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this still has the freaking same issue. Why? So I tried to contact them again. Did you guys know? I tried contacting them via call 5 different times. Like literally 5 different times, I swear. Because none of my emails were being answered. And when I called, I would always be on the phone for minimum like 2 to 3 hours. And they would never pick up. Especially if you called like 2 or 3 hours before their business hours ended, they would... Sounds like cyber... How'd you know? Oh, wait. Whoops. Was I not supposed to say that? Forget I said that part. But they would put you on hold for like hours and hours, and as soon as their business hours ends, it would go straight to a voicemail that says, hello, it is currently not our office hours anymore. Please try calling us again. So I would try calling early in the morning the next day, and then I got put on hold for like 3 or 4 hours, and I'm just, Why would you put me on hold for 3 to 4 hours? How many people call you first thing in the morning for me to wait 3 to 4 hours for freaking like assistance? Jeebus. Brigador 24, thank you for the super. That phone call nonsense sounds just like the VA for me. What's VA? What sounds like the VA? What the ba? What is that? What was that? I don't know what they I don't know if they put music on. They probably did, but it's been a while, so a lot of people call early in the morning, to be honest. Depends though. But the thing is, I call them early in the morning, they don't pick up. If I call them midday, they also don't pick up, even if it's after lunch hours. And then I call them like freaking close to end of work too, and they will pick up because as soon as the work hour ends, nobody's gonna pick up, obviously. And they won't freaking answer my emails either. The first email, did you guys know? The first email got responded to like 3 weeks after I sent it. And what the support page was like, oh, we'll get to you in like 3 to 5 business days. Bruh, you literally answered my first email in like 3 weeks. I had to reply to that email say, guys, it's been 3 weeks. I resolved it myself. Except it wasn't. Because the GPU they had sent back to me also had an issue. I think I had to go back and forth with the GPU like three times, 4 times. Because they kept giving me a faulty GPU. I was so mad. I was like, please, we wouldn't have this issue if you sent me a good one the first time around. Is this freaking refurbished or something? Did you refurbish this weirdly? Why is it that every single GPU you guys said have a freaking issue? Sometimes it's not the GPU. No, it was 100% the GPU. I checked it with other people. I also checked it with myself. It was a GPU. And once they finally sent me a non-faulty GPU, that was like 2 to 3 months after I had purchased the PC. I have finally gotten a working GPU like two or 3 months after the PC had initially arrived. I'm sure you were. I was so freaking mad, and after that, I was like, I'm never using this company again. Dear Lord, you are so bad. Customer service was non-existent. I hated it. I freaking hated it. Yeah, and then after that, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna touch the PC parts myself from now on. I'm not gonna leave it to them anymore. Cause this was back during the time it was hard to get a GPU by itself. Yes, it was during the GPU it was like right after the GPU shortage, I think. Or was it right before? But it was sometime around the GPU shortage area, basically. And I was like, bruh, are you freaking kidding me? So I had no choice except to use a pre-built at that point. Cause otherwise, yeah, it was hard to get your hands on GPUs. Airi, how many of the 50 plus stories have you read so far? 27? 27, I think. Lucky you got the GPU in the first place. Yeah, because I had to get a bit more expensive of a GPU, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I always go on tangents anyways. Evil Magic, thank you for... Wait. No. I missed this one. Sir Robert Baker, aka the Muff Up Reviewer, thank you for the super. Holy beep! I'm in Walmart. Hello, Ariel. Yes. Welcome to Walmart. Did you need any assistance? Do you need to know where a certain product is? Which aisle did you need me to take you over to? Yes. Clean up on aisle 8. Aisle 7, whatever. Evil Manager, thank you for the super. If you're doing pre-built, I recommend Meta PC's best customer service experience of my life. Issue caused by Windows 11 installing itself. Well, Windows 11 isn't probably that company's fault. Windows 11 is just Windows issue, Windows 11. I'm so glad I haven't updated to Windows 11 yet. I'm not using Windows 11 right now. Every time it asks me, hey, do you want to update to Windows 11 for free? Yes, that's right, for free. I'm like, no. Get out of here. Immortal Warrior, thank you for the super. Well, at least it's better than my previous job. I actually worked in Army. I worked in Mechanized Infantry Division. That was good times though. You said it's good times, but you're saying your previous job. Wait, but you're saying it's not that great. Wait, are you saying it's good or bad? I can't tell if you're saying your work was good or bad. Iris official side, thank you for the super. Hey, there's some ladies eating the candles in aisle 4. Are there actually people who eat wax? No freaking way. It must be a lie, right? What sane person would eat wax? The only time I've used wax is like. I'm not sure if any of you guys tried it, but when you get like a itchy bug bite or like a mosquito bite, one of the ways the olden people, like, this is how Grandma Chisaka always did it for our family members. But what she did is she would light a wax candle and then leave it there so that it's melting, and she would slowly and carefully spill the melted wax on top of the mosquito bites, basically. So it's like super hot in order to disinfect that particular bug bite area. And surprisingly, it works. It surprisingly worked. I prefer putting ice on it because it numbs everything. But for some reason, it works. Putting melted candle wax on top of the injury and letting it dry, and then like just taking the melted candle stuff off works. It will hurt for like the first 2-3 seconds that it goes on your skin, but it does assist with the itchiness. Palmolf, what is your wisdom? Find a better job. But yeah, rather than the heat treatment, I prefer doing a cold treatment, especially in the summers where there's a lot of mosquitoes. What I prefer doing, because I don't like pain, because I don't like pain, I get like a ice pack. Or even the water bottle works. Just freeze the water bottle in the freezer for a bit and just put it on whatever bite you have, basically. And it kind of numbs the area that was bitten, so you don't get to feel it. The only issue is you need to keep putting ice on it. That's the only issue. You're allergic to mosquitoes, right? Yeah, I have a very bad reaction to mosquito bites. It's really, really, really annoying. Interesting. I'll maybe try it. Honestly, if it's really annoying at that point, I would recommend just icing it. Icing it feels better. Augustus, thank you for the... Because icing doesn't hurt. Augustus, thank you for the $2. Fun fact, only female mosquitoes are the ones that bit you. Wait, what do you mean? Do male mosquitoes not bite? Do male mosquitoes not bite, really? Imagine if Uruka offers you her frozen bottle. No, I would throw that out into the trash. Or I could auction it off to the Urufu gang. Either or. Whichever gets it out of my hands ASAP. Either the trash or the Urufu gang members. Because I'm pretty sure they would want it. I saw Uruka like auctioning it off, attempting to auction it off before, so I know it would work. I know it would happen. Urufu gang would be faster, Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Male mosquitoes are peaceful, really. We have so many mosquitoes. I hate it. I hate it so much. We have so many mosquito like repellent kind of esque things. We have like the ones where if you light it on fire, it's like this mosquito coil thing. You light it on fire and like there's smoke that comes out of it, and I guess mosquitoes don't like that smell. We also had the mosquito repellent spray, and then there's this like what do you call it? 파스. 파스가 영어로 뭐지? There's this roll-on thing that you apply to mosquito bites where it like gives this like cooling feeling. If I had to compare what that cooling feeling was, I would say imagine you ate mint and you drank water afterwards. That kind of cooling feeling. It's not ice. It's like a Korean thing. It's called, what is it called? Sabokul egg. Roll type. Doesn't get on your hands. For when you get bitten by mosquitoes and bugs. Vitamin E included. And yes, I do have this on my desk because I need it ASAP sometimes. I hate mosquitoes so bad. Mosquito mom just trying to feed her babies. Oh, wait, no. There was this one mosquito that bit Auntie Chisaka, Uncle Chisaka, Cousin Chisaka, and me. I guess that mosquito had like a feast or something. We found it dead in the corner. Nobody even attempted to catch it because they just like kind of gave up because we could never find it. And we just found it laying dead. I guess it got too full and couldn't fly anymore. And then, yeah. It died! It died from too much blood! They ate so much that they felt like they were in heaven. They overdosed from blood and died. Yeah, what a way to go. Male mosquitoes feed on nectar? Oh, I didn't know that. Iris blood sent it to heaven. No! I don't want to be bitten. Even now I have like a freaking mosquito bite. It's so itchy. Hold up, let me apply the Sabokuru on myself now. 간지러. Put it on myself. Much better. Cooling. People never think about that to defeat vampires. Make vampires so full to the point that they can't move and then kill them? Is that what you're talking about? That was an itchy ASMR. I was applying the, what's it called again? Sabokure? Yeah, Sabokure. I killed a mosquito with Lysol. How does... Mosquitoes can die from Lysol? No freaking way. Moose Meat Man, thank you for the super tangent within a tangent. Yeah, but hold up. I didn't mean to go like this off topic. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah. But so yeah, I noticed that a lot of some companies have the give this person several jobs so they understand the entire thing, so they can do this and this and this. Well, if this and this person is like on break or does not come out to work. But I did see that some companies, at least in America, are the types that goes like, I don't know about this. Let me redirect you. And then you're just like on a freaking redirecting transfer kind of like loop. Cause there was this one time I was trying to find out where my package went with I don't know if it was like USPS or UPS, but I was trying to find out where the package went, and the person I called redirected me or transferred me to another person, and that person transferred me, and then that person transferred me, and then it kept like going back and forth, and then the person was like, okay, let me transfer you to this person, and that person happened to be the first person I called. It actually did an entire loop. They transferred me back to the first person, and that first person was like, oh, hey, it's you again. Wait, why are you calling me again? I was like, the previous person said you would be the best person to ask, so they transferred me to you. I hate it. Trying to dodge legal culpability or lack of communication between branches. Yeah. Branches, like, certain branches have, like, the worst communications ever. Like, Jeebus. Ain't no way, we're still in her first Maro and she's still doing a tangent for now. Okay, to be fair, this isn't Maro. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys aren't eating. The next one's kind of gross. Well, I did write the wording of poop in my thumbnail. So if you guys don't want to deal with poop, then turn away for like 5 minutes. Did we even finish reading this one? Yeah, we did. Okay, so the next one's kind of on the poop portion. I feel bad, Jeebus. Okay, you're eating, don't read the paperwork that's gonna be updated and just mute for like 5 minutes, okay? No, I can't even go off tangent regarding this particular story. Like, what is there to relate with this in this particular story? Okay, I'm gonna count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. Okay. When I worked at a pizza place, my boss was in and noticed the clock wasn't working. So he went and got some batteries for it. He opened up the battery compartment and found one of my coworkers replaced the battery with drugs. What? I had to find out who it was and fire him. He didn't take it well and went to my boss's house and pooped on the hood of his car and smeared it on the door handles. At least the retaliation wasn't on me, I guess. Exiting. Amazing. Wow. Okay, wait. First of all, why would you replace the battery with drugs? Aren't the drugs more precious? Shouldn't you hide it in a better place? Wait, is this even hiding or are they just like giving them free drugs? Why would you put the drugs in the... Huh? Why would you hide it there? If that's even hiding it. Probably hiding. Hide it in your own car. Why would you hide it in your boss's car? How did they even open the boss's car up? How did he even open like the trunk or battery compartment of his boss's car? Oh no, it's for the clock. Just kidding. Okay. They hid the drugs inside a freaking clock! I mean, it's not a bad hiding place, technically. Because most people technically use the digital clocks or cell phones nowadays. Not so much the manual, like, analog clock. Actually, did you guys know? Some of the newer generations don't know how to read clocks. I was actually in shock when somebody was like, wait, how do you read this? What time is it? Do you know what time it is? I'm not sure what this says. And I was like... Jeebus. What? You don't know how to read clocks? And they were like, no. I'm too used to seeing numbers. How do you read this? I was in such a huge shock. Do they not teach you how to read clocks anymore? What has this world come? What are you gonna do if, like, electricity runs out and your phone battery runs out? How are you gonna keep up? There can be, like, solar-powered, like, analog clocks, but there can't be solar-powered digital clocks. Actually, there probably could be, but that's besides the point. You're not always gonna have access to digital clocks, basically. Zoomers can't read normal clocks. I'm not sure about that, but I know there's definitely way more people that don't know how to read analog clocks compared to before. Boomer hating young person moment. I'm not hating on anybody. I'm just in shock that like some people don't know how to read analog clocks anymore. Jonathan Perry, thank you for the super. That explains why some people can't read the electricity meter. Really? Everybody's too reliant on electronic stuff now. What happened to the... You should at least learn how to do read or deal with analog stuff just in case, right? Because you never know what might happen. Like for emergencies. I bet they can't read Big Ben Tower's clock. Oh no! Not like this! Not like this! But yeah, I feel like even if you don't use analog clocks, you should at least try and learn how to read them. Yeah, you might also get stuck in a puzzle room. Like one of those escape rooms that has an analog clocks. You don't want to be too stupid to play like escape rooms, right? Yeah. Faith? Does Faith have like some kind of clock related thing? I wouldn't know. I joined Pippa like super late into her playthrough, so I'm not sure. Can they even read a sundial? Okay, sundial! You don't have to know how to read, but definitely I feel like you should learn how to read, you should at least know how to read analogs, please. People in the 1800s be like, why this new gen can't tell time by looking at the sun. To be fair, you can tell what time it is, at least roughly, by looking at the location of the sun. Cause like the sun rises and the sun sets kind of thing. Just use the sand clock, turn it every 5 minutes. Dude, I haven't seen a sand clock in so long. I haven't seen one in so long. I used to see them like all over the place, but now it's like extinct. I haven't seen any of them anywhere. Don't look at the sun, kids. Yeah. You know, the sun might give you, I don't know, skin cancer. For all I know. Just kidding. Go look at the sun. Get some, what is it? Vitamin D? Vitamin E? I think it was vitamin D for sun. Vitamin D? Yeah, vitamin D. To maintain healthy blood levels, aim to get 10 to 30 minutes of midday sunlight several times per week. C. Vitamin D. Get some vitamin D for your eyes. Vitamin D is yamero! Yamero! It's not vitamin C, it's vitamin D. Man, Mama Chisaka always used to complain to me. She was like, oh my gosh, Airi, you used to be so like active, like skateboarding and rollerblading and going on scooters and stuff like that, playing baseball, kickball, tetherball, handball, whatever else there is. And then I'm like, but the sun is so dangerous. What happened? Internet? Internet happened. Yeah. Life happened. Yeah. And then Airi left her tomboy face. I mean, is it considered tomboy? Cause I was also at the same time I was also obsessed with like the how would you phrase it? Would you say garu outfits? We were actually talking about garu outfits the other day. Some of the other Face Connect members and I. Who was it? It was like Jelly, me, and a few other people. I don't remember exactly who it was other than Jelly and me. Some of the garu brands were like really good. Like Liz Lisa was a really good one. Mars was a good one, etc. Anyways, that's a tomboy gyaru. Shut up. But yeah, anyways, back to the story. But I'm kind of curious as to how the writer was able to find out who even hit the drugs there. Did they just like stalk? No, did they put a CCTV like aimed straight at the clock and kept going like rewinding it in order to figure out who hit it there? Or cameras? Yeah, I would say cameras. I know there was this one time we had to use a CCTV at work to figure out who the heck stole somebody's food. They aired the CCTV towards the fridge and like because one of our coworkers' food kept going missing and who was stealing my food and nobody fussed up, so my coworker got the CCTV out to figure out who was stealing his food. We probably knew who was the druggie. You never know. There might be several druggies at that workplace. Right. Right. But I'm also surprised that, first of all, he knew where the boss's house was. Because technically, if he retaliated, you would think he would retaliate on the person who fired him, not like the boss of the person who fired him. Also, Inotsu, formerly Crazy, thank you for the $2. Hi, Airi, there's my new favorite Oshi. Great job on beating Donkey Kong Country. Changed my username, by the way. Think you could beat Donkey Kong Country 2 on Super Nintendo Switch Online? I could try, but I need to finish my other games first. Yes, I do recognize who you are. Because I told you to make me into your Oshi after I finish Donkey Kong Country. So, teehee. Teehee. You can look up addresses online, to be honest. Can you? I thought those were all scams. I thought those were scams. Aren't they scams? Because, like, there was this one time I tried to find this one person who ripped me off. Because there was this one person who... I think I told you guys, but there was this one person who scammed me by never giving me my deposit back, which was like, I don't remember how much it was. It was like $800 or $900. So I tried to figure out her actual phone number because she used like some kind of Google phone, aka it wasn't her real phone number. Yeah, I told you guys this before. Did you download more? Yeah, I tried to download more RAM, but they kept telling me to pay in order to do it, so... Addresses are public records. I guess. Yeah. But I feel like it's harder to find addresses out now. I also actually have a family friend who... I don't know what kind of police he was gonna be. But one of the tests for being the police was apparently they were gonna give a name and they do figure out where that person lived or something just by them giving a name. So I had heard that he needed to go to like the city like hall and like do a bunch of research in order to figure it out and such and whatnot. Please do not redeem the Google Play cards. Yeah, don't redeem the Google Play cards. The only thing you can trust is swag bucks. Wait, is that site even alive? Swag books. That's detective work. It is. I don't know why they had that kind of test, but swag books is alive, and you can join for free. That's right, free, and receive a $10 bonus. There's small text on it, but there's small text on it, but that's fine. Also, so. Does that mean that dude just like went to their boss's car in the middle of the night, stripped down, and then just pooped on his car? That's kind of disgusting. Swagbucks sucks. Free cash is better. That's a thing? I've never heard of free cash, I think. Regardless, I don't use it anymore. I haven't used any of those kind of sites in a long time. I don't have time to do like... I don't have the time to make like a million freaking what is it called? Spam email accounts in order to fill out surveys and then sign up in order to earn free cash. I used to do it in the old days, but I cannot anymore. No time. Burner accounts. Yeah, I used to have a bunch of burner accounts for that. And then whenever it was like you need to sign up using an address kind of thing. I got this address of this random museum in America. I I got this random museum's like address, and then I would fill out the information using the museum's address. I wonder how many spam mails that museum got in the end. Cause at one point there was this like site that like generated fake addresses, and I tried using that, and it was like, oh, that is not a valid address. So I gave up, and then I got like a random museum's mail, and then just did that instead. That is funny. Hope they updated their domain. I hope so too. You can't sign up for anything now unless you give personal info. Yeah, back then, you still had to give out personal info, like phone numbers and stuff. So what I did was I also used the museum's phone number. I put down the museum's address and the museum's phone number for like every single thing I signed up for in order to get those like free caches. Did you use a friends? No, I'm not that evil. I'm not that evil. That's why I don't trust free trials. Max, thank you for these super. I'll never believe Airi's timelines. My timeline? Wait, what's wrong with my Facebook timeline? Wait, what's wrong with my Facebook timeline? Eh? Oh! Wait, no, I got to. So the next one, the next one. To Derek Dondo, thank you for the super chat. The stream love this rate be done by 3 months. No, it's not that bad. Okay, so next one. I'm sorry, you guys can go back to eating now. Call center. 3rd day taking actual calls on my first job ever. I was 17. You're all right. You're allowed to work with permission as long as you're 16, I believe. Hey, I saw a box from your company was sitting on my neighbor's doorsteps for a few days. I think she's dead. Can you call it? What? Can you call and check? I don't know how to contact any of her family. Oh. Well, I don't want to call the police because if she's fine, I don't want them to have broken down the door for nothing. Eventually, I just told him to call the police and hung up. I was so unsettled that I went to college to avoid being another job. Jeebus! Why are you? Why would you check the call? Dude, this isn't... Ask for a wellness check, no biggie. I think they called the wrong person to do a wellness check. Whoever owns one at Gmail, I'm sorry. I think back then I used a bunch of like random Hotmail stuff. But yeah. Jeebus! Wellness? Why don't you just like call the wellness like thing? Not, it doesn't even need to be the police. Or maybe knock on her door? Just because the thing was sitting there for like a few days. Hey, I like to ask for a wellness check. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty fine. You have a good day. Yeah, thank you. What is this? Bro, why didn't I know about that? I just filmed myself as a 1099 so I could work construction at 15 to make money. I could have been signing people up for spam instead. It doesn't give you a lot of money. It's usually like for games. Like I used to do it for stuff like Tiger Me and League of Legends and stuff like that. I mean, I guess you could redeem for PayPal money, but it's honestly not worth it. You don't get your time's worth just by doing surveys, basically. Actually working probably gets you way more money, but I guess technically you don't need to pay tax. Technically, you don't need to redeem tax if it's just redeeming gift cards. Technically, as far as I know. I would hope gift cards are not taxed. So, I mean... But even then, I've done it before, and it's like... It takes a long time to do those surveys. I will tell you now. And it takes a long time to collect those points as well, so... I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. Anyways, I hope that person did a wellness check instead, because by the way this person's asking, I feel like this person did not call the police. And I do know people that just like goes to college in order to avoid everything else in life. Because I heard of this person. I think it's somebody I know is his uncle. Apparently that uncle's like super old. Like grandpa age old. But he still goes to school because he likes learning, and you don't have to like finish paying your debt off if you're still going to school or something. I'm not sure how that works. Never found out what happened with that afterwards. Yikes. I would be so curious if I were you though. I'd be so freaking curious. I was like, so was that person dead or alive? Was that person dead or alive? Yeah, smart grandpa. That's my grandpa. Yeah, cause if you're going to school, I don't know how correct it. Oh my gosh, the next one's super long. Wait, how many words is this? Wait. Let me get a word counter. This person wrote a freaking fanfiction. (1,943 words. Bro, that's enough to be like one chapter on AO3. Like a short chapter. That's also long enough to be a one shot on AO3. It's long enough to be an AO3 one shot fanfiction. You know what? I'm just gonna read this on my own time. Cause this kinda seems wow. Cause one of the first sentences I picked up regarding this was evidence pertaining to 62 girls being stalked by this guy in less than one semester. Dude, this story's wild. What is this? One guy stalked 62 girls in less than a semester? What? Wait, I think I kind of want to... Do you guys want me to read this out loud? Because the story seems really interesting just by that one sentence. The story actually seems very interesting based on that single sentence. You can't drop that and move on now. Okay. It might be a long one and it's gonna build up, so just wait for it, okay? I don't think I can show the entire thing on the screen though. I guess I can go paragraph by paragraph. Yeah, I'll go paragraph by paragraph. Wow, you should. I recommend you write fanfictions. I'll try to show it like a bit by bit. Okay, so long story short, I work at an investigation lab and teaching is one of the 4 pillars of my performance. Thus, we have to eventually teach whether we like it or not. Okay, and then from here on, let me see if this... It doesn't fit! That's one paragraph, but that one paragraph doesn't even fit in here. Okay. Does this fit? Okay, this part fits. Okay. This story is about a guy at my lab. This guy has never been physically attractive. Harsh. The most cruel of us says he's basically a fat troll. But according to the stories I've heard, he used to be a sweet, humble person. Would listen to what you said and would provide points of view you hadn't thought of, even if they were not successful at the moment. But if my sources are correct, he broke up with his then significant other. And then he went rogue. Dun dun dun. Like, Absolutely depraved, but without much success. When I arrived at the lab, the guy in question was... On? O-O-N? On? I'm not sure which one it is. I mean, every Friday, he dragged every single woman who treated him not even with respect, but with lack of hatred, to drink. Rounds on him, of course. Over the course of 3 months, he declared his feelings, a profound love, to each and every one of them. The sad part is, whenever he confessed to someone, the girl in question would run. Oh no! Oh no! As in, run and never appear at the lab ever again. Thus leading in a massive drop in our female presence count. The sad part was that in the last month, the remaining ones left one by one after every Friday with no official explanation coming from our bosses. But we work with our brains and we have our ways to know the cause. And it turns out that it appears that the heartbreak of fried the circuits of our protagonist, leading him to believe that if he stalked or camped a woman long enough and offered enough free drinks, they would magically allow him to. Well, I kind of shiver to think of that part. I have a sister. I love her very much, and I would surely kill someone who thinks of her in such a manner. Yikes! Oh no! Oh no! Oh. I don't know how it works for you there, but here, some university courses are so big in demand that you have to break the masses in sections, with different teachers imparting the same courses at a given time. This allows the university to offer courses in a wide variety of scheduled dates, and thus it's less likely that the students have to sacrifice one course in order to take the other. Yeah, I also, the schools I went to also had this. But this is important for the following reason. After every single woman equipped with a shadow left our workplace, you would expect the predator to die off since there is no prey left. But no. No. Most certainly not. There were still puffs, and yes, I'm referring to the students of the sections assigned to him. Most of them at least 10 years younger, which leads us to a personal friend of mine. Oh my gosh. This guy is a literal fanfic writer. I love it. This guy has a way with words. Jeez. Okay. See? My friend in question had a brain tumor, and while the extraction went well, she did not wake up immediately. Her beauty sleep lasted 6 years, and during all that time, her boyfriend waited. And then he worked. And he helped her family pay for her treatment. We all did at some point, but he took the greatest part of the fall that the family did not take. I always tell her, your husband's a hero. Remind him of this. Oh, so the boyfriend and the girl ended up marrying. Very nice. Good ending for them. Thus, when she finally was able to take that one course, I was already a PhD student and thus had a section of my own. Ah, so she was older than the other students is what they're saying because of the coma. Call it fate if you wish, but my friend did not take the section that I was teaching in due to conflicting schedules with another one of her courses for the semester. She had to take the section of the guy. First thing he does after course introduction is ask for their ID information, their mail address, and their number. Why? Wait, why? Why do you need to know your student's ID information, mail address, and number? That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. What? Questionable, especially the ID and the number part. You want the mails of the students to reach them in case, well, platform errors and materials that the academic mail provided to you fails to deliver, but ID and number. Yeah. Today's on the course, a WhatsApp group with only the teacher and every single female student on the group was the official way to reach him. The boys were not at it due to him being quote-unquote forgetful. Apparently so forgetful that every single day, he forgot to add every single person equipped with a Y chromosome. For your time's sake, I will spare you the details of what transpired that semester in that group. 3 days in, and lo and behold, the teacher is reaching up to his students on Instagram and liking their photos. And whenever one of them arrived more than 5 minutes late, messaging them in private. Repeatedly. And apparently this was not limited to whenever they were late. Wow, wait, this story is amazing. Hold up, bruh. Yeah, that's not being forgetful. Oh wait, this is really long. Let me split this again. As the semester progressed, my section grew a little bigger with students that originally had not picked us. And so did the sections of 2 of my friends at the lab. And they were all girls. We did not know at this time, but a pattern was coming to the light whenever we asked them what section they were previously in. And they all came from that guy's class. And then mid-course, my friend asks me to meet for lunch. We agree on a day that we could both eat together and then get back to our own stuff. Pretty normal. Or at least that's what I thought at the time. Then, she tells me if I know the guy. The guy. I say yes, he works with me. I don't quite like him, but I respect him as a scientist. She explains everything I just told you, but in detail. In great detail. I am not a very emotional person, in fact. I've been called a heartless monster before, but that's another story. Turns out, at that time, the guy was targeting her and her boyfriend. What? The one who waited for her. Who worked his butt off and helped her family keep not only free of death, but also free from despair. He was actually seriously considering having a word with him. With his fists. And he was the closest thing to Thor I knew at the time. Oh damn! Get the popcorns ready! Guys, get the popcorn ready! We're getting into the love triangle section. We're getting into the love triangle section. There's too many girlfriends and boyfriends to keep track of. No, there's only one girl and okay, so the story is about the writer's female friend, her boyfriend, and their and the female friend's teacher, aka the writer's coworker. There's no love triangle. Hey, it's a love triangle in this dude's eyes. Okay, no hate, don't hate. Okay. Now, thus I was requested to be a mediator, to reach up to young Thor and reminding him that killing someone often ends up with spending some time behind bars, and how this guy, whom I could personally testify why for, was not worth his life sentence. And after a long conversation over beers and, well, me telling him about the general person this guy was, and comparing this to the fine exemplar I had the pleasure to share drinks and break bread with, I succeeded in making him realize that an immediate punishment for this guy had not the same worth as a permanent stain on his record. He cried though, because this made the person he cared for most suffer. And now he thinks he's powerless about it, and damn, the dad hit home. So after our session, I reached up to my friend in the lab teaching the same course. It took the 3 of us around 3 weeks to gather testimonies and evidence pertaining to 62 girls being stalked by this guy. 62 girls in less than 1 semester. 1 semester! Make yourself an idea about the pace this guy was going at. By that time, the course was on the finals test stage. We bid our time gathering as much evidence as we could. We reached a lawyer to assist us in legal matters, and you can imagine where this goes. Only none of us really wanted to make an enemy of this guy, since he was close friends with the person in charge of the administration for classes. Of course, okay. Most assured, he who killed the beast would be wounded as well, and the wound would be as deep as the moment allowed for. And then, young Thor put his name on the case. Yeah, Thor! Let's freaking go! The resolution of the case was a ban from the university for this guy from teaching altogether. Though I hear another university currently has him giving a few courses, much to my dismay. I truly wish the horror is done for, but I don't really have a reason to think that he won't start at the first chance he gets. Due to the amount of evidence provided for the case, the university had to apologize to the students in question, and all of us had to receive ethics and courses without exception. Oh no, extra work! Each of us also had to get psychologically tested in order to assure the students that the rest of us were decent people. This guy worked at our lab still due to his behavior as a teacher was determined unrelated to his behavior as a scientist. And thus, they would have to be judged in a different instance. He has 1 year left to finish his project and thus 1 year left with us. However, saying that he has no people backing him is kind of an understatement. And whenever he sees that a certain amount of people with direct knowledge to the incidents arrive, he F's off, giving the remainder of his work to any poor students that happen to be around. Dude, that's so BM, what the heck? I think he knows we had a part in this though, since we initially had a reduction in our teaching hours with no justification immediately after the incident. But aside from the course coordination clearly hating us three and a few more people, we had no major consequences. My friend married young Thor. He does not make much, but we all helped him. He did not want that party when to say goodbye to your single life. So like a bachelor's party. He threw everything into the wedding party. That drunk I became that night after wishing them both the best life I could offer. Best life could offer. Even knowing they already did find the best thing their respective lives had. And up to now, we as a work group have managed to keep 5 people equipped with 2 X chromosomes safe from incidents pertaining to indecent behavior. There is more to it, but this is more for me, not part of the story. But I want to read this part. Thanks to you in particular, I gained an appreciation for dusty street food. So be glad you taught me how to appreciate a bit more of the world. I keep at it. Thank you. I'm glad you found appreciation for dusty street food thanks to me. But okay, that aside, wow! Wow, you should write fan fictions. Holy crap, is this real? Is this real? Dust seasoning is the best seasoning. Convince me otherwise. This is not real. I don't know, man. They had a lot of details. But I kind of feel bad for like the quote unquote troll dude as well, because it did say he used to be a sweet, humble person, and then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. But it does say he used to be sweet. It's just a shame that he had to take this route. Yeah. Yikes. Oh no. Well, I do feel bad for him because it sounds like his life was decent until the breakup. But yeah, maybe don't stalk 62 girls in less than a semester. Yeah. I'm waiting for the prologue with young Thor and his friend's daughter and the 3 of them happy. Yeah, that would be fun. We are witnessing the future Stephen King in the making here, chat. Be grateful. was, I will not lie, that was probably the wildest story I have heard out of everything else here. Jeez. 62 girls means like 5 to 6 girls a week. I thought it was every Friday though. Wasn't he taking the girls out to free drinks like every Friday, not every 3 days? 62 is stalking one girl every 3 days. Jeez. Genuinely impressed by the logistics of stalking 62 girls in a single semester. Yeah, I guess the class was... but why 62? Probably because there were 62 girls in that class at the time. Most likely. That's the only like thing I can think up of. Maybe he took more than one at a time each Friday. Isn't that kind of weird? You would think that he would take one at a time, not like several at a time, right? Otherwise, how would he confess his like how did the guy phrase it? Where is it? Heartfelt love confession or something. Oh yeah, declared his feelings of profound love. Yeah. If there's several girls at the same time, it's gonna be hard to declare his feelings of profound love. So the Friday thing was only the lab girls, no? Oh, was it? He didn't take any out. They all turned him out. No, apparently it sounds like some of the girls did say yes to free drinks. At least the lab girls. At least the lab girls. But I don't think that's how love works. I don't know. Am I too used to the definition of love from shoujo series and like K-dramas and like just like dramas and animation series in general? My thought about love might be messed up then. Yikes. This guy's quest for boyfriend-free girls. I'm pretty sure not all of them were boyfriend-free, like the writer's friend. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me no more. Ba 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 ba. Smells like we're not getting the full story. Stalkers only stalk one at a time. Possibly. I mean, it took them like over how many words again? Like almost 2,000 words just to like say what they knew about it. So I mean, there's probably more to the story. They probably missed a lot of details. Okay. I think he would have waited long since before reported to HR. No, you don't understand. Like certain people, they didn't want to report to HR because one, he knew somebody in like the admin whatever, and two, this is my idea, but HR doesn't usually do anything in the first place. So I guess they thought it was too useless to like tell HR. It's like, what point would telling HR do? Absolutely nothing. They're gonna be like, oh, do you have proof? Oh, I see. There's proof. We'll talk to him, and that would probably have ended just like that. HR usually have their thumbs up themselves. Yeah, like telling HR wouldn't have done anything. I feel. I've rarely seen HR make decent decisions. HR is the benefit of the company, not you. Yeah, it's not really human. It's human resources because they use humans as resources. They're not human resources because humans use it as a resource. It's because the company used the humans as a resource. Yeah, HR usually doesn't do anything. Anyways, that was a wild story. I didn't expect to see such a wild story today. Yeah, HR is there for business stuff. Are you a human resource, Airi? No, but I've worked with human resource because we had other issues and absolutely no difference was made. HR is the biggest waste of money. Well, that's kind of the reason why a lot of companies actually don't have HR. A lot of there's I mean, obviously, big companies have HRs, but most companies that I've seen don't have HR anymore because they find it a waste of money, first of all. And it's like, yeah, they don't see the point, basically. Sometimes they don't even outsource to the HR firms. They just deal with them themselves. Because, yeah, at that point, it's like, we might as well raise the other people's salary rather than having an HR team kind of thing, you know? Yeah. Yeah, you do need one after a certain size, I guess. This is more for, especially startups, I feel. How's Face Contact HR than Airi? We have HR? Today I learned we have HR. Where? We have HR. We have therapists, but we don't have HR. No, Face Connect doesn't have HR. Movies not HR. We have therapists, not HR. I don't know what you guys are talking about. we have therapists that assist us with stress so we can rant. Yeah. Sakura isn't HR. I mean, I guess. Yeah, it's like HR to tell you that you're annoying. Yep, Sakura's HR. Sakura's HR. He's the dude that says you're annoying. Okay, and so before we get even more off topic again, hold up. Let me put up the next one. Here's the next one. I'm sad to admit that my dad is one of those people that thinks harasses fast food employees for fun. Oh! I was really confused because it was like capitalized. I'm sad to admit that my dad is one of the people that harasses fast food employees for fun. Yeah, I was confused because it was capitalized. Back in the day, he would ask for no salt fries at McDonald's whenever we went. He had tension issues at the time, but he kept doing long after he stopped having those issues because he knew the employees would mess up 90% of the time and give him salted fries. And he enjoyed getting the opportunity to badger them about it. Well, I do know a lot of people ask for no salt fries because that means the fries will be pretty much fresh because they usually have to remake the fries because most of their fries inventory is usually fried with salt, basically. So a huge number of people I know actually order fries without salt and then ask for salt separately. I'm surprised that some of you guys didn't know. Oh, but you get to spit fries? No, I don't think they would do that, right? They just rinse the salt in the deep fryer. Would they? I heard that they would completely remake the fries without the salt. That's what I heard. Yeah, it's an old hack. I thought a lot of people knew about this one by now. Have you had sweet potato fries? It's great. I love sweet potato fries. Sweet potato fries, like I'm in love with sweet potato fries. Karen behavior, you would be surprised. A lot of they definitely would spit in the fries. Although I usually don't get fries, so I don't know why, but I'm the type that usually doesn't go out for like hamburgers too often. I love onion rings. Onion rings. Like more than French fries, I'd rather get like sweet potato fries or onion rings. Onion rings are so good. Ooh, if I had an option between French fries and onion rings, I would 100% go for onion rings. Wait, actually, which speaking of, let me make a poll. Which is best? French fries, sweet potato fries, and then? Oh yeah, I also like that random onion ring you sometimes get with regular fries. And sometimes when you get onion rings, you would also get that like random French fry like hiding in between all those onion rings. You can't make me choose. Well, too bad, you have to. You have no choice. You have no choice here. What about curly fries? I want to say I want to put the curly fries in with the French fries. Yeah, I kind of want to say if you want to choose curly fries, choose French fries. I get random curly fries too. Yeah, a lot of the times those kind of things just like combine with each other. I never had sweet potato fries. I'm missing out. Yeah, you are definitely missing out because like sweet potato fries are pretty freaking good. Wow, French fries are winning. French fries are winning. I thought onion ring would have more love than this. What places are you going that has that randomly has curly fries? I find curly fries at Jack in the Box. Okay, for example, if you get like I don't know onion ring at Jack in the Box, there's a chance that there might be a random curly fry with the onion rings. Onion ring, yeah, guess it's holding its own, but French fries still winning by a long shot. Arby's has French fries. Oh, I haven't had I haven't had Arby's before, I think. All I know about Arby's is that it's that one hamburger fast food restaurant that made like a bunch of super cool advertisements using like their cardboard boxes and stuff in order to appeal to gamers and weebs. Arby's curly fries are the best part about Arby's. Arby's is disgusting. Really? I've never had an Arby's, so... Not that... Or... I might have? But I don't remember. I might have had Arby's when I went on a business trip to... Was that when I went on a business trip to Georgia? I think Arby's was like the only like fast food near me that was open at the time. Or was that not Arby's? Regardless. If I had Arby's, I had it once. Most likely. I was in Georgia, the state. Oh, I love mozzarella sticks! I just love anything with cheese in it. I love cheese and eggs. Cheese and eggs, so good. But wow, yeah, French fries won by a long shot. I expected onion rings and French fries to be closer together, but I guess not. I guess not. Okay, wait. Let me finish the story. Let me finish the story. So the moral is that some clans are. So the moral is that some clans actually are beep to you for fun. So try to keep an eye out for them. You don't needlessly humor them and give the same tolerance to malicious clients. I'm so used to hearing that the customer is the king, basically. I've heard that like so often. It's like, oh, it doesn't matter if they did something wrong. You should just say sorry, apologize and stuff. Instead of just like telling them, oh, but you did this, but you actually got this wrong. That is what my workplace actually told me. Yeah, customer always comes first. Yeah, it's really misused and overused. Misused and overused, both. Low-key, boys. The customer is the king if you're a Karen. Yeah, and it also, that phrase also applies to, like, the bosses of, like, big companies and stuff. As far as regular French fries, Jack in the Box, Chick-fil-A, Arby's, and everything else. I love Chick-fil-A. I think I had Chick-fil-A... When's the last time I had Chick-fil-A? I think I had Chick-fil-A like 2 weeks ago. Either 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's so good. But I don't go as often as I wish I could. But that's not really a horrible work story, but it's really relatable, I guess. It's Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A? Like the franchise, not Chick-fil-A. As in food. The franchise. Have you ever tried Jollibee? A lot of people tell me about Jollibee. I hear it's like a fast food restaurant, but it has like stuff like spaghetti. I've never had Jollibees. Filet mignon. Yeah, I love filet mignon. I love steak. Steak is so good. I should actually make steak later this week. You know what? I think I'm gonna make steak later this week. Yeah, let's go for steak later this week. Cooking stream when it's hard to do a cooking stream when you can't really stream from your kitchen. You can't. It's hard to bring your entire streaming setup to a kitchen. So, medium rare. Medium rare. I'm 100% medium rare. You need that blood. You need to be able to see that blood. You need to be able to sniff that blood. You need to see that blood pouring as you poke at it with a frickin' fork. Medium rare. Is it blood though? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyways, but definitely not well done. I hate well done. Why would you eat well done? That's like ruining the steak. Why would you ruin steak? Never ruined perfectly good steak. That is one of the biggest sins you could commit. Unless you have health issues, then I can't say much. In that case, you poor soul. You poor soul. Not being able to eat medium rare steak. Having to live with eating steak that isn't even steak. I want to call it burnt steak. Trash. Having to eat trash instead because of your health issues. You poor soul. You will never know the feeling of eating the superior medium rare steaks. Medium rare steak. Superiority. Anyways. Rude. I'm not being rude. I'm just skill issuing you. You were raised on well done. It's so chewy though. It's so chewy. What? Anyways. Boop. Next one. Before I go on this huge tangent again. I've had a lot from years working in the restaurant industry, but if I had to pick one, it'd be the following. One night during dinner rush, an older server we had, both in age and his time spent there, had an order come back for something like 2 ribeyes, a burger, a specialty salad, and some other item. The total on that check was probably around $150 of food. A bit later, his table politely told another table that they'd been waiting nearly an hour. We only had their tickets for about 15 minutes. And it was near the back of the queue, but we went ahead and pushed it to the front in order to get it to them really quick. When the food got there, they sent it back confused because it wasn't what they ordered. All they'd ordered was a boneless appetizer and a stuffed mushroom appetizer. Dude got fired a few days later. What? Wait, wait, huh? Wait, I'm a bit confused at the story. Wait, so did the guy mess up? Did the server mess up? But the server spent a long time there, so he has a lot of experience, or... I can't tell if it's the guy... I can't tell if it's either one, the guy who messed up, or two, the group that ordered food was purposely trying to get him in trouble. I feel like... Mixed up tickets? I don't think you would get fired from mixed up tickets, right? This must have been intentional, right? Because this is... Because this is the same table that sent $150 worth of food back. Right? Yeah, I feel like the customers lied to get the guy fired. I feel like we're missing critical information. I can't tell which of the two it was. Yeah, why would he make a big order and then claim it wasn't theirs and was lying to the others about staying there for over an hour? Yeah, right. I feel like the group was just like lying. Yeah, I think the writer was trying to keep it brief, but I believe that's what's going on. If it hits the table, they can't take it back due to health regulations. Oh, really? I don't know. I've never worked as a server before, so I'm not sure. But my friend did work as a server. But all I ever hear from her is like stuff regarding like how tips work and stuff. Not really about how orders are sent out and like when food is returned. I can't tell what the worst jobs are. I did hear retail is probably the worst. And then maybe the food industry might be second? Right. I don't know. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I don't like the tipping industry, like the tipping thing. It might be because I was born in a place that doesn't tip. So we have it so that all the costs are included into the thing instead of making it separate. That's why I don't really like tipping. Isn't America the only like country that keeps like tipping and like the base price like completely separate? I really don't like tipping because at that point it's bad for both the person who's purchasing the food and or whatever, and for the server itself. Because for the server, it's like such an unstable income, especially if like one day you could get a lot of tips, but the next day you might get like no tips. It's so unstable. So at that point it's like, can't you just include the tips into the base price so that it's a bit more like consistent, so you don't need to worry about, can I afford my rent this week? Did I make enough tips? And then it's also bad in that the people purchasing the food, they can threaten the servers. They can threaten the server, say, oh, I'm not gonna give you a tip. I don't like you. If you don't do this for me, if you don't do this, you didn't give me a tissue within like 5 seconds, I'm not gonna tip you then. Yeah, just the tipping culture is kind of stupid. Tipping is kind of stupid in that they can threaten you with a tip. And it's also bad for the people eating, because usually when you eat, you just look at the prices of the food and then like maybe tax, and then all of a sudden once the bill comes out at the end, you get to see like a huge tax added on. So it's like, oh, I wasn't expecting this kind of price and stuff. And then I don't know, like tipping is decent, but I feel like it shouldn't be required. If anything, I feel like the money that the waiters and waitresses make using tips should just be included into like the base price in the first place. And then if they did like an exemplary job, like, oh my gosh, this person was amazing, I had to give them extra, okay, then you could tip separately. I feel like that's fine, but like otherwise, I don't know. It's just tip is kind of weird. I'm not really a 4-tip person. I already told you guys, right? There was when I first came to America, we didn't know like tipping was a thing, and then we ate, paid the bill, and tried to leave, And when one of the waitresses like came running out after us after we left, saying, "You forgot the tip!" And we were like, "What? What?" Because we had come from a place where tip doesn't exist. Yeah. Also, JP, thank you for the super. Yeah, tipping sucks. Anyways, here's the super. Thank you. Also, I forgot to read this. Generic Jando, thank you for the super. Oi! Burnt and well done steak is perfectly good. No, it isn't. It's like eating cancer. And then, especially burnt. Why would you eat burnt steak? What? That's so bad for you. Like, actually bad for you, even like health-wise. And Super Iron Bob, thank you for the super. Stealing the bonus onion rings and french fries is a breakup moment. Asking is okay though. Please. But yeah, I don't really like the tipping thing. Just include it in the freaking base price. Jeebus. Okay. And then, oh, the next few are pretty short. And then the next one is... As a TA, I had a student try to turn the faculty on me by saying, I refuse to help them because I refuse to take a test for them. What? Dude, is this student an idiot? If that's the reason, it's like... Huh? Dude, the amount of entitlement the student had. Bro, at least pay the TA to take the test. At least pay for free. You wanted the TA to take the test for you for free. At least pay, bruh. Just kidding. Cough, cough. But yeah, if the faculty took the student side, then I would be very confused because it's like, faculty, what are you doing? You allow this kind of behavior from your students? Donate to the school. Yeah, basically. Hey, Airi, what's my test score? You're late to the test. You got a 0. The student is the customer law. The student is the king. Nah, the teacher is usually the king. The student is like, yeah, because the teacher dangles something called your grades. Your grades in class, right in front of you. The student can't be king when they dangle something like that in front of you, like a freaking like bait or something. Airi is our teacher. No. I can't. What do you mean teach? All I can teach is like math and stuff like that to my cousin. Also, Augustus, thank you for the $5. Yeah, Airi. I don't understand the whole tipping thing in the USA as well. Anyway, here is your tip. Man, I need to do something about this. It keeps cutting off the word like mid-word. Stream elements, please. Stream elements, please. Don't cut off. I don't mind if they like cut off the sentence, but cutting a word off like mid-word, like just randomly in there, is the worst thing you could do. Cause it's like, wait, is that a word? I can't tell if that's a word. Does it go to the second like thing? Did you study CS? Yeah, computer science. I was a computer science major. Auto Crosshair, thank you for the super. As a teacher, this triggers me. Why? Did one of the students pay you to take a test for them? No way, right? AI, please do my homework. Dude, a lot of people definitely have been doing homework through AIs now. Cause I know back in the older days, I don't know if people still do it, but a lot of people used to get help from there's this one site called Chegg, Chegg, Cheggs. a lot of people ask their like homework questions there, and people would answer. And if you wanted like a detailed answer, you would need to pay membership for it in order to see the full entire answer and the like steps. And then there would also be Wolfram Alpha, where you just input like your mathematic equation or whatnot, and it will give you step-by-step answer sometimes. But if it's like a calculus, for example, and you want to see the steps, I believe you need to pay for like Wolfram Pro or something. But now you have stuff like ChatGPT. I gave ChatGPT the prompts we use for coding interviews. It did great. Really? Sasuga ChatGPT. Airi seems to know way so much about this. I mean, yeah. And then did you guys also know Spark Notes used to be a thing, especially for your English class? It was like, oh my gosh, you need to read this book and write a freaking 5-page essay about it. And I'm like, let me go read the Spark Notes edition of the summary. I was like, oh yeah, and Cliff Notes too. I was like, let me go read the Spark Notes summary regarding this. I don't want to read the entire book. This is one of the most boring books I've ever read. Where's my fanfiction? Is Spark Notes still alive? Let me check. It's still alive! And but you know, it has some of the things that I had to also read during my English classes. To Kill a Mockingbird, Frankenstein, and The Great Gatsby. Ah, yes. And then Macbeth, and Hamlet, and Romeo and Juliet. Damn, bro. I haven't been on this side in ages. But then, after a certain time, you couldn't even Spark Notes anymore because the teacher wanted you to highlight all over the book and make notes on it so you could do active reading. That was so annoying. At that point, I just highlighted the entire book. And the teacher was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you highlighting the entire book? Did you even read the book? Did you even read the book? Frankenstein was good. Yeah, but the funniest thing about Frankenstein is like, it pulled a Legend of Zelda. They're like, who's the monster? The monster's name is Frankenstein. Oh my gosh, they made Frankenstein. No. The monster's name is Lover. They pulled a Legend of Zelda. No, the monster is created by Frankenstein. The monster was created by Frankenstein. This is a freaking Legend of Zelda. It's not the Legend of Zelda. It's the Legend of Link. What are you talking about? Don't call it Frankenstein. Call it monster. Oh. Okay, the next one's kind of inappropriate. I don't know if I should show the next one because the next one's a bit inappropriate. It's funny, but not funny. It's silly, but it's sort of inappropriate. I don't know if I should say this word on stream. It might not be inappropriate for you guys, but in like my terms. In my point of view, it's a bit... The bot's getting deleted anyways? No, what are you talking about? This bot's not getting deleted. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not like super bad. It's just yeah. Okay. I'll just do it. Customer called my CVS saying that they had a yes, and asked me how to get rid of it. I had to transfer them to our pharmacy instead. Yeah. That's why I was like, it's not. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just not gonna say that word. I'm just not gonna. That isn't even bad, isn't it? Isn't it bad? It's not a bad word. Okay. It's a scientific term. Okay. Customer called my CVS saying they had an yes, and asked me how to. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna read it. Just, yeah, you guys know what it is. You guys go. It is the right term, but I don't want to read it. I don't want to read the word out loud. I'm not gonna read it out loud. You guys already know what this means. Okay, but yeah. Yikes. I would not know what I would do if somebody suddenly called me, I have an issue. What do I do with this? Oh, I call the pharmacy, I guess. call the pharmacy, I guess. Anyways, yeah, that was a short one. And then the next one. Fun fact, you are actually supposed to call the doctor if it's longer than 4 hours, because otherwise it'll start to clot. Really? It's that dangerous? Bruh. Yikes. I hope that guy was fine then. And it will fall off. Those can actually fall off? I thought people were joking when they said it could fall off. It dies and falls. Oh. That's the word. I can't tell what's worse. Being purposely going going. What's that word? Eunuch. I think it's eunuch. Or having to deal with it just falling off. I didn't even know that was possible. Yeah, eunuch. Yeah, I'll just say euthanized. Better off saying euthanized. Get euthanized. Anyways, don't worry, it grows back later. No, you guys are freaking lizards. It's not a lizard tail. I'm pretty sure that can't grow back out. Pretty sure that can't grow back out. That's not like a lizard's tail. Maybe you guys might be able to... Wait, is it possible to sew it back on? I'm pretty sure it's possible to sew it back on though, right? Wait, but if it falls off, how do guys pee? Wait. Did I censor too many of the words for it to come out when I Google it? Oh. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Poor guys. Okay, next. Oh no, it's too long. Ah! Yeah, but... Okay, it's okay. I'll just read it out loud. It might be better. This is the dumbest thing I have ever heard in my career. So, I was working on a large software project that had a piece provided by an external subcontractor. It was my job to configure and integrate it with the overall project. I found a bug and sent an email about it. Fast forward to the end of next week. My boss and I are on a phone call with them.
So, we figured out that bug and have fixed it already.
Okay, did you email it to us?
Well, we can't. You see, our licensing scheme mentions opening the shrink wrap to accept it, so we have to make a physical delivery of a CD or something.
Ugh, lawyers, right? So, we should get a CD tomorrow?
Well, we can't mail it out yet. Our new quality assurance process requires a drawing for any physical deliverable to a customer. So I have to get a mechanical engineer to make a drawing of it.
What? Do you need to make a drawing of a CD in order to freaking get the What? Why? At this point, my boss and I muted the phone so we could fall out of our chairs laughing. We decided that he had to be telling the truth because it would be very easy to come up with a far better lie. We agreed, but asked if they could send a copy of the drawing too. They never did. What if this was a USB drive? I guess they had to make a drawing. I guess they would have to get a mechanical engineer to make a drawing of the USB too then. Man, it would have been better if you got the writer ended up getting like a copy of the drawing of the CD. That would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. Keyword is to customer. Corpos are so backward, I actually believe it. Honestly, I'll be brutally honest. I believe this too. I believe this too. And if they had done it without getting the mechanical engineer to draw the CD, I believe he would have gotten in trouble. Oh, it's you! Spaceflight, thank you for the super! I'm so sad they never sent us the picture! You should pester them about this picture. No, CD. The story, apparently, in order to send the CD, they needed to get a mechanical engineer to draw the CD first. Like, what do you need to do? Just get a freaking compass and draw a perfect circle. And then another perfect circle. Do you need to like shade it as well? Like, can't you just fake it? Can you not just fake it like yourself? Would that cause an issue? Nobody needs to know that you faked it, right? Sounds like a government contractor. Do government contractors work like this? Amazing. Oh, it is a government contractor! Sketch circle, extrude, create drawing. What is this, SpongeBob? Is this freaking SpongeBob? Well, what if they send the wrong CD, CD size? Yikes. Whoopsie. Okay, wait, let me drink some water. Easy money with good pay and benefits. Yeah, at that point, I just say wing it and call it a day. Okay, so if there is a most inefficient way to do things, government finds a more inefficient way to do it. You mean like DMVs? You mean like DMVs? Wait, what is this next one? Hold on, let me read it first. Okay, this is fine. I was kind of worried because I saw the word Wemmy and bathroom in the same sentence, so I was like, oh no, is it gonna talk about Remy's toilet stream? So I kind of got worried, but it's not about Remy's toilet stream. Yeah, I kind of got like a bit worried the moment I saw Remy and toilet and bathroom and flush together. So I was like, oh wait, let me pre-read this really fast just in case. Don't worry, it's not like a gross thing. Don't worry. Okay, let me get it up for you guys. This is kind of long. I will cut it off here and then split it into 2 parts. Let me split it into 2 parts. Okay. Went to the bathroom during my break watching a Remy stream. I sent her this in Amaro. Oh, wait. I sent her this in Amaro after it happened. As I entered the stall to do my business while watching Remy stream with my earbud on, some customer came to the bathroom saying that they left their wallet. I found it behind the potty and gave it to them, but then after a minute, they returned and started spouting that I stole $100 from them. I told them they could check me since I didn't take anything. Instead, dude kind of got mad and left and went to my managers to try and get me fired. He was belligerent and kept telling my managers to fire me because I stole from him. Yes, you stole from him. I pulled my empty pockets because all I had was my phone in my hand. The moment I did this, he said that no, I flushed it and that I didn't steal but flushed it. Wait, why would you flush a perfectly good $100 like down the freaking toilet? That makes no sense. Managers had enough and politely told him to leave. He left cussing. Didn't get fired, but I was shaken up for the rest of the day. Managers and coworkers asked if I was okay and if I needed to go home early to relax. And no, I did not take his money. $100 in this economy is nothing. I'd rather keep my stable job than lose it for a measly $100. Why? Why would he flush it? What is the point of flushing it down? What was going through this man's head when he claimed that the writer flushed the $100 bill? No, claimed that the dude took the $100 bill and flushed it down. Is this an AI generated story game? No, these are things that people actually experience. Gotta hide that evidence, bruh. At that point, just hide it under the like toilet thing. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like when you go to the toilet, there's like the back area where there's like the water and whatever not pipes and stuff. He could have just hidden it there, over flushing it, bruh. He's so paranoid. Also, at that point, he wouldn't have even given the wallet back if he wanted that $100. Ever considered that? If the writer really wanted to keep the money, then he just would have ignored it and not given back the wallet. And then they would have gotten more money out of it at that point. This is so unfair for the writer. See, good point, right? Good point. If you're gonna steal $100, might as well steal the entire freaking wallet. Cause it's not like he knew that the wallet was like behind the toilet stall, right? So here, thank you for the super. It's an old scam. He's hoping that the store will cover the quote-unquote stolen $100. It's a scam! I didn't... Dude, they make scams like that? I don't think I ever want to touch anything in the bathroom again if it doesn't belong to me anymore at that point. Especially because in bathrooms, there's no CCTV. So you can't prove that you didn't steal it. I mean, you can't prove that you... yeah, you can't prove that you didn't steal it and you can't prove that you did steal it. Because it's in the freaking bathroom. It would be kind of creepy if there was a CCTV in the freaking bathroom. Lots of scams are like that. Man, I don't understand scammers. Touching something in the bathroom? Ew. I know, right? You need to... Okay, usually when I need to flush the toilet, I don't do it with direct contact with my hands. I get like a piece of toilet paper, wrap it around like one of my fingers, and then press the flushing button, and then I put the paper while everything else is like flushing, basically. I don't like directly touching stuff. Yeah, never touch handles or doorknobs. I know this is also a thing, but yeah, you know, wash hands. Of course I wash my hands. I'm not Remy, but I believe during COVID, the worst thing you could touch at the time of COVID was the you guys know the gasoline thing, right? You guys know the pump, the gasoline pump thingy. I heard that was like the easiest way to catch COVID. For the nozzle thing, the gas pump thing. I heard that was the easy. So what you had to do was you had to keep like a Lysol wipe with you at all times whenever you went to the gas station. And the bathroom is too dirty to touch the handles. I ain't using that bathroom. Okay, I've gone to a few bathrooms where it looked like it came out from a horror movie. Not because it was like dirty or like super disgusting and stuff, but more because it's like it literally looks like it was from a horror film or something. And at that point, I just like, I guess I'm just gonna rush back home. I'm out of here. Goodbye. I don't know how else to describe it. It just looks like something from a freaking horror film. It's also the reason I would never go to bathrooms in, like, for example, parks. At that point, I would just hold it in. Have you ever seen an outhouse? What is an outhouse? I don't know what an outhouse is. Outhouse. Oh, those things. Yes, I have. Yes. I have seen outhouses. But the one I had seen isn't the one where you sit. It's basically like the crouching ones. Yeah. I don't know how else to describe it. The squatty potty. The squat toilet. Why do outhouses all seem to have the same smell? Because they don't really have the best way to like get rid of it. You guys don't know what a squat potty is? Hold up. It's like, oh, that's not the squat potty I'm looking for. Oh, it's kind of like this. Hold up. I can't believe I'm saving a picture of a frickin'... What's it called? A toilet on my frickin' computer. I can't believe I'm saving a picture of a frickin' toilet here! Okay, this is like a toilet. So how you use it is you literally need to squat and then go. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like some people didn't understand what like a squatting toilet basically is. But yeah, it's these where it's literally on the floor and you need to squat for everything. You need to squat in order to everything. Those give leg days. I've never seen those, never in person. It's not that common anymore. It used to be a bit more common, like long time ago, but I think it's the most common in like older parts of Asia. Yeah, it's like more common in like here. I'll even show you guys this picture. I don't know if I did see them from time to time in America. Okay, so here. How to use a squat toilet 101. Target clean bathrooms at hotels, malls, and restaurants. Master the squat. Roll up pants if necessary. Pack tissues and hand sanitizer. Hand off your bags. Throw paper in the basket. Yeah, you need to roll your pants because otherwise, if your pants are too long, it's gonna touch all over the what's it called? It's gonna touch all over the bathroom floor, which isn't the cleanest. It's not the cleanest. ain't the cleanest, so you probably yeah. And then you usually don't flush using your hands. You use your shoes. So if you need to touch that using your hands, then good luck. Many dirty shoes probably touch that handle. many things touch the handle, so good luck with that. Puyo Puyo Fever, thank you for the Silva. How do you use 3 seashells? Wait, what do you mean? How do you use 3 seashells? Wait, what does that mean? I actually don't understand what that means. 3 seashells? It's a movie reference from Demolition Man? I've never watched it. I don't understand the reference. Oh, it's from a movie? Yeah, I haven't watched very many movies, obviously. No, I never heard of it. Like, here's how yucky looking the toilets can get. I'll show you a picture. There's no poop on it, don't worry. It just looks disgusting. This is a thumbnail from somebody else's video on YouTube, apparently. 613,000 views for this video. Damn. Let me make it a bit smaller. Ta-da. Even then, it's not as bad as it can be. It could be worse. It could be worse, technically. And the things on the sides are basically where you put your feet, I believe. I haven't seen the version that looks like that, so... Yeah! If you go to olden places, that's what you will probably see. Yeah, but at first, when I searched this up, all I was getting was like... There's something called a squatting toilet platform. Did you guys know there was such a thing called squatting toilet platform? And no, it's not like a stool. It's not like a stool that you guys would like use in order to lift your feet up. No. You guys don't understand. It's an actual platform. You're supposed to squat on top of this platform. No, it's not the one that raises your feet up. That's the freaking squatting like stool. Squat stool. This is an actual squatting toilet platform. I've never seen this before. Imagine if you lose balance and fall. Oh my gosh. Why would anybody use that? Well, this is from a place called Brett's Natural Health. Wait, is this like a... Yeah, so the side... This side looks like a freaking GeoCities side. This side looks like a GeoCities side, oh my god! It says, squatting toilet platforms from $155 to $160. It doesn't look fully GeoCities. Here, I'll show you guys what I mean. ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。Save as this one. It kind of gives a GeoCities like feel. I don't know why. Doesn't it? With the like headers and stuff like that. No. It sort of gives me like a bit more modern feel. Just add some Comic Sans and like blinking lights to it. Oh no! I censored the capybara! I censored the capybara. It's not a hamster. I think. Wait, is that a hamster? I thought that was a capybara. I might be wrong. But anyways, look! It's $155 to $160. Get into a full squat. Instead of just putting your feet on a little stool, use a squatting platform that allows you to get into a full squatting position. It's much more comfortable than a squatting toilet stool or a seat. Keep your toilet, but modify it so you can squat. Buy the Squatmeister and get squatting to poo. Fit over most standard-sized toilets. Allows you to squat comfortably in a natural position. Get your legs pressed up against your body to support your digestive system. Made with all natural wood and formaldehyde-free plywood. Super durable. Heavy-duty frame can support up to 250 pounds. Comes unpainted. You finish it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not sure how to feel about this product. No, wait! Oh my god! Wait a freaking second. Some of the pictures here are amazing. Wait. Let me show it. Look! The man looks so happy to be squatting on the squat platform. Jonathan Perry, thank you for the soup. Would that be hygienic? I don't think it would be very hygienic, honestly. Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Amazing. I'm sorry. I found that really funny. Why is that so funny? That looks uncomfortable. It does look uncomfortable, but I'm not gonna lie. I like doing the I like squatting. If I had a choice between standing up straight and squatting, I will 100% squat instead of standing up. 100% of the time. Tangentary, thank you for the super. If I painted my red, will I go 3 times faster? I don't think so. Also, Samurai in the Shadows, thank you for the $5. That's a lot of words for a scam. Hey. Wood is kinda expensive though. Wood is kinda expensive, so technically. And Moose Meat Man, thank you for the super. I do reps with a kettlebell during feel the burn. Anyways, yeah, I don't think they treated the wood. I don't think it would be very hygienic. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be hygienic. Generic Dundle, thank you for the soup. Not even 10 stories in how we got to this tangent. We got into this tangent because the writer started talking about flushing the toilet. Flushing $100 bill down the toilet for some freaking reason. I don't know why. The guy that accused the writer is an idiot. And I do agree that it was probably a scam. High quality untreated wood. Rots easily and attracts bugs. It doesn't look like it was treated. Does it? Squatting platform. Toilet. Yeah, that's the only place that sells a frickin'... Oh no, it isn't. What is this one? Introducing Squat Joy. Squat Joy is a companion to your toilet seat and the answer to bowel movement irregularities by helping you maintain a deep squat posture over your toilet seat. It gets the job done quicker, making your bowels completely empty and happy. It does so without breaking your existing toilet bowl or your bank. Product description, helps get you into a full squatting posture over toilet seat. Easy to remove. Takes under 5 minutes to assemble. Includes step stool for easy getting on and off. Hold bar for additional support. They have a freaking hold bar.
Can I save this image so I can show you guys? Let me see it on TV, Airi. wait. Let me show it to you guys. They have a freaking handle for this one. They have a whole bar for additional support. You guys hear that? Additional support. I can't believe. Well, at least this one's coded. Don't worry, the wood for this one is coded. And you can choose between 2 models, basic and premium. Basic does not have a step stool, and basic model has only 1 hold bar. So the thing you guys see in this picture is probably a premium because it has both the stool and 2 holding bars. Bruh. Why? Okay. I can't believe we're going into a freaking toilet tangent. Anyways, the next one. Let's go into the next one. Why do you need that? Oh no, this one's too long. Wait. There you go. Okay, so what does it say? I was with a coworker picking up some building materials for our store, and we were using my car to ferry the supplies back and forth. It was going smoothly until we tried loading in a really long PVC pipe. It couldn't fit in the trunk, so we had to lay it in the length of the car. One end was resting on the dashboard, while the other was just barely in the trunk. I was about to move the pipe into the middle of the dash so it had a bit more room in the back, but my coworker suddenly slammed the trunk shut, thinking everything was good to go. There was a sickening crack, and when I looked back to my windshield, the entire passenger side of it looked like a freaking spider web. It was... Wait, and then... It was a very... Wait. I cut it off there. Let me get the rest. It was a very silent drive back to our workplace. The cherry on top of this all when we got back to the store... My boss was mad that we took a longer time than before and after showing him what happened. He just... Wait. Blah, blah, blah. The cherry on top of this all is when we got back to the store. My boss was mad that we took a longer time than before. And after showing him what happened, he just turned to me and said in the most apathetic voice, "Damn, that sucks. But you still took too long to get back." And walked back inside. I put in my 2 weeks a few days later and haven't looked back since. And no, I was never reimbursed for the damage. You weren't reimbursed for the damages! You weren't reimbursed. Why? Dude, even if the company didn't reimburse, at least that coworker should have reimbursed. Did the coworker at least say sorry? Damn! There ain't no way. That's so freaking, bruh. Obviously, you should have pooped on the other guy's cars. I would have made the guy pay. I would have definitely made the coworker pay. Don't use your personal vehicles for work. Yeah, that's exactly why you're supposed to get company cars. Don't use your own cars, especially if they're not giving you insurance for your personal car. I believe, I'm not sure because I'm not a trucker, but I believe truckers are fine. The work covers the damage because they have company insurance for car damages and stuff and whatnot. I believe. Always stick PVC pipe out your passenger window if it's too long. Yeah. Or otherwise, you can put it on top of the car and hang a few things on the back, if I remember correctly. Because once something gets too long to load, you have to tie something on said item to signify that it's actually closer to the car behind you than it may seem like. That might be bad That might be bad. Might poke another car. Yeah, that's why you're supposed to like yeah. You're supposed to put like either a flag or some kind of marker on it to signify English. To signify to show that objects may seem closer than they appear. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I cannot English today. Signify. Why can't I pronounce today? But yeah. Also, oh my gosh. Yeah, they give out flags out for free at the hardware store. They do. I didn't know about that part. ESL. Wait. Shut up. I'm just tired. I'm tired. I did overtime at work today. You can't blame me. I did nothing wrong. Yeah, if it's an oversized load, you also need... I believe, depending on how big the load is, if it's a super big load, like to the point that it takes up 2 car lanes, as in it's like a wide load, I believe you need like another car following right behind you as well. That has like the oversized load warning on it as well, probably. Oh yeah, how's your first day of work? Death. I will tell you now, the most difficult thing about returning from vacation is when it's like a freaking more than a 3-day weekend or a 4-day weekend. Because your body is so used to not working, and then all of a sudden you're back at work, working, plus doing overtime on top of it. It's like getting cold ice sprayed onto your body. You're not doing any work, and all of a sudden you're doing a bunch of catch-up work, piled up work. How's the vacation? I mean, my vacation was mainly babysitting and streaming, so they had you make up for your time off, didn't they? It's not a today thing. I'm gonna need to make up for it as the week goes, but yeah. It's really hard to get back into your rhythm, especially because my sleeping schedule kind of got messed up last week. I was sleeping so late for like the past week because I was like, I don't have work tomorrow. So I would sleep at like 4 or 5 a.m. looking up like, I don't know, Twitter random stuff like cute art. Because I have a new favorite ship now. And then oversleeping, and then as soon as I oversleep, waking up to do stream. If I didn't oversleep for the stream. At least you took advantage of it. Yeah. Was it nice? It wasn't nice today. It wasn't nice today if that's what you're talking about. Anyways. We are actually nearing 3 hours. We're actually nearing 3 hours, and all we did is go through 12. We went through 12. We went through 12 stories. Part 4? What do you mean? This is part 2! This is part 2! We haven't even done part 3! What do you mean part 4? You guys are completely skipping out on part 3! You guys are completely skipping out on part 3, what the heck? Part 5? I didn't go that bad on a tangent. It could have been worse. Yeah. Okay, so, I'll probably stop it here. But we probably will need to have a part 4 because I keep going off tangent. But yeah, I still have... How many is this? I have like 38 more to go. So I might be able to end it at part 3.
Don't worry, Airi. Fast and Furious has 11 parts. I wouldn't know. I never watched Fast and Furious. But yeah, I will continue this another day. And I will be playing Disgaea 7 tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna continue on stream, but I'm definitely gonna start it on stream. Because I don't know how it will work out when I'm streaming it. But regardless, I'll probably finish it off stream at worst case. Nobody is streaming. Nobody is streaming. Doste. Okay, that's fine. I will just raid you guys over to the new duet that's gonna premiere this Friday. I will take you guys to that weight room. And I will see you guys tomorrow for this game 7! Yeah! What do I read? Mwah! Quit! Quit your job now! Find a better work! Find a better work. Adios. The VOD! It lives! You're welcome, botters. Buy the mug. Wait, I just realized I didn't even retweet my freaking own birthday merches. Whoops!